What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me, CarzakTheBull, bringing you some infinite Magicraid content. Now before we get into this video about Agatha, which everyone's been waiting for, please do click like, subscribe and comment below to help the channel grow. I can't thank all of you enough for your support and your ideas as well, may I add. So if you have ideas for content, please do say it below. Okay, we're going to talk about Agatha. We have unlocked her, yes, I know. But is she good? Is she worth you really looking forward to her? How do we build her? What do her exclusives do? What auras do we use? How do we build her emblems? Let's have a little look. Okay, so her basic attack after the change, obviously she got changed, a huge change. No one even knows what she's like, right? She deals 2 stages of attack to a single enemy, each of which deals damage by 8% of Agatha's maximum health. If the target has Countess Kiss, increases the damage dealt by 20%. If not, there is a 60% chance to inflict a 1 layer of Countess Kiss on them for 2 turns. Countess Kiss reduces the buff owner's maximum health by 16%, sackable up to 1 layer. Now her second active skill, should we call it, deals damage by 34% of Agatha's maximum health to a single enemy and restores her health by 10% of the damage dealt. If the restoration amount exceeds that of her lost health, the exceeded amount will be transferred to Agatha's maximum health cap. Each transfer caps at 25% of Agatha's initial maximum health and the total amount caps at 75% of Agatha's initial maximum health. So if you're dealing over the damage lost, it seems that you're actually increasing her health cap. So passive, Agatha gains immunity to severe wound and health burning. Meanwhile, there's a 26% chance to transfer shield or heal obtained by enemy targets to herself, which is pretty OP in itself, right? That's disgusting. Now, her final active skill, what I call the ultimate, Scarlet Tornado, deals 3 stages of attack to all enemies, each of which deals damage by 7% of Agatha's maximum health. Meanwhile, inflicts 1 layer of Countess Kiss on them for 2 turns. Now, this does get increased as we upgrade the skills to an extra 1.5%, and the cooldown is only 4 turns, so it's not bad. Okay, let's have a little look at her exclusives. Now, she does get insane with exclusives, and the reason why, even without these, is because of the health rate increase. This is huge each time, because, you know, if we're increasing her health rate, it's just increasing all of her damage as well, meaning she can do more to everything. So every exclusive is huge on Agatha, just as it is on, say, Lamb, for instance, who I would like to see paired up with Agatha. Now, Agatha gains Bloody Shield by 40% of her maximum health at the beginning of each wave. Bloody Shield cannot be stolen or removed. Agatha is immune to all control effects as well, so you can never control her. You You can't steal the shield. You know, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. It can't even be removed. And considering we're building her on a health, she's going to have a massive shield. Level 2, Bloody Spiral increases the cap of each transfer to 35% of Agatha's initial maximum health, and the total transfer amount to 100% of Agatha's initial max health. This is going to be a big increase to a heal and increasing her health cap. Level 3 revives the target with 40% of their own maximum health if there are dead allies at the start of the turn. Now, is this only one target or is it multiple? Because if that's multiple, that's broken as hell. It's just disgusting. Level 4, we get the speed plus 50, and Countess Kiss reduces the buff owner's maximum health by 30% instead. That is very, very nice. To increase their health by... Oh my God. Level 5, speed plus 50. Agatha inflicts Countess Kiss on all enemies at the beginning of each wave. Targets who have Countess Kiss cannot be revived. That's beautiful as well. Not only that, but we're getting the health rate bonus as well. Okay, moving on to emblems. Now, I'm going to move myself into the middle a moment, because if you are lucky enough to have Agatha as well, this is how I've decided to build mine. Yeah, I'm happy with how I've built her currently. I will go through with what I've chosen now. Okay, so we've gone defense and attack. Obviously, we've taken a defense rate because it's a much better than the effect resistance increase, especially for Agatha. Damage reflect, which is nice because she's self-healing, that kind of thing. Effect resistance increase when self is higher than 50%. Tenacity is increased. Restores self-health at the beginning of each wave for the first 3 turns, and a maximum health increase as well. Considering her damage is based off of maximum health, I found this more valid than to go for, say, crit damage. Moving on, I chose crit rate because, you know, it's pointless going for the attack. We want that crit rate. We chose damage dealt and damage taken increased. When self health is full, damage dealt is increased. Before the end of the first turn of each wave, direct damage is increased. Direct damage dealt is increasing in the next turn for every target killed. It cannot be stacked, remember that. When self has a buff, damage dealt is increased. For targets under control status, direct damage dealt is increased. When attacking targets whose health is higher than self, damage dealt is increased. However, this one is, it's more for bosses and stuff like that, because she is going to have a lot of high health. So take that into consideration. When attacking targets with less than 50% health, direct damage dealt is increased. Okay, so that's the emblems. How the hell do we build her? What equipment do we put on her? But first, we're going to check the auras quickly as well. So I've chosen Victory Rush Aura for the moment because it increases direct damage dealt. If they're under control status, then that is also increased by 50% further. There are other ones we can choose. Of course, there are other ones we can choose. You're probably going to want to choose Pristine Attack Aura if you have on green. However, she is a late game hero, so I'm sure you have blues and purples at your disposal. So obviously we have the blue direct damage increase. That's the only one I would choose from blue. Speed Mark Aura could be kind of nice, depending where you're using her. Dwarven Blessing Aura could be another nice one because you're increasing that maximum health. And it's further 50% in Dwarven Runes as well. So you're getting this base out of Dwarven Runes and then you're getting 50% more inside. What is that one? Deep Targeting Aura would be okay as well. This would be okay. It's pretty similar to the one we have on already. Recovery Horn Aura, no. Hitmaster Aura, no. Accurate Harvester Aura could be interesting as well when inflicting a kill. We can increase our self-turn meter. This as well, Bold Confidence Aura could be a good choice because you're increasing your crit damage and you're also gaining more crit rate when self-health is above 90%. Now, you're pretty much going to be above that the majority of the time, so that could be another good one. Is it Hit Grandmaster Aura? Hit Grandmaster Aura increases your health and affect it. This could be a very good one, but it's Legend again. Boss Slayer Aura, Bloodthirst Aura could be very good as well because, the leech there, she's going to be very hard to kill, especially when she's doing tons of damage and she's already getting leech from her Countess Kiss and her abilities. Piercing Ray and more attack with self as a shield could be another one that is pretty nice. And I think that's about it. I mean, you could go down the route of, not Survival Aura, the Speed or Arena Dominator Aura as well. That could be another one for the Speed. But that's pretty much it for her auras. Now, equipment. Let's take a look at her equipment quickly. We have gone, well, what the game tells you to go for is health, crit rate, and crit damage, which is pretty accurate. That is pretty accurate. Don't forget speed, though, because speed is valid on everyone. And now the stats aren't huge here. We're just shy of 700,000 health. If she was exclusive, this would be a lot higher. Crit rate is only 73%. Crit damage is 207%. Now, if you like Bailey, and you've already beaten me on stats, yeah, okay, Bailey, stop rubbing it in. We've gone for a Slay set. We've gone for a Health set. And then I'm going to move myself into the center a moment. We're always looking for crit rate, crit damage, and HP rate. Always looking for that. HP rate here, HP rate here. The others there, not too huge. Health rate there, and a bit of speed as well. If you can get the speed, great, good at speed. Crit rate should always be your go-to for the artifact. And look for health rate and speed, crit damage. Your second artifact, I've gone for health and health rate, crit rate and crit damage. And the final one, you're always going to go for speed anyway. Make sure you try and get crit rate, health rate, crit damage on that as well, because that's probably your best bet. Okay, so that's the gear. What would you choose if you was building her yourself? Health rate set, Slay set, you like I've done here. The other ones we can use is the Feather set. Potentially this one, but the mastery is doing nothing. So if it can't be Feather, go for health and Slay set, because we really do need as much health as we can get. So you're going to have to roll good on the Slay set as well, the HP rate, if you're going down that route. Okay, so she looks fantastic, right? She looks great. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little test. Let's have a little play. Let's have a little test drive on Agatha. See where she's good. See how she does. So we're going to, let's go into the guild boss, okay? Because there is a little bit of an issue right now. What's up, everyone in the guild, by the way? If you can see your name, say hello. Hello. Guild boss, let's go. Level 5. Level 6 has unlocked, but we need to work towards that now, even though we've been level 5 for a very, very long time. So we're going to take out We're going to take out Slaval. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Slaval, but it needs to be done. It needs to be done. I'm very sorry. Where is Agatha? Where is she? There she is. She's right there. Open your eyes, Karzak. Alright. We've got to quickly do some presets. We always choose Vanguard to go first, courtesy of Sky. On that one. We can use... We wouldn't really need the ultimate, to be honest. 3 stages. I think 3 stages of it is still pretty huge. We will leave it as that for a moment. Now, Besmore, we turn off this one. Band. Melia, we will leave. Maeve, we can leave. I'd rather use Disarming Arrow first, to be honest. Okay, right. Let's have a little test on a guild boss. See how it's going. See what damage we can do. Now, okay, there is a bit of a bug at the moment with Agatha, and it means that the boss's health is like reduced so far that he actually dies before he hits 0%, meaning we can't do the maximum damage. I doubt very much we'll make it to kill the guild boss here, because I haven't killed the guild boss on my account yet, but we'll see how we do. See how Agatha hits along here as well. And Countess Kisses on here for the leeches. Just keep an eye on Agatha's damage. 287, and then there was a side damage to that as well. I don't know how that was. You know, that Countess Kiss is really nice. You know, you can see the health we're leeching back on our allies when we're hitting that. Besmore getting a casual 18k there per hit. It is super nice. Now, we would normally get about 180 million damage, okay, with Slaval in here in place of Agatha, but we're going to test it like this. She's doing a decent amount of damage. I like to see how much she's done in comparison to, say, Maeve and Besmok at the end of this. A 533k crit there on her basic, or was that her skill 2? It would have been her skill 2, not her basic. Ideally, you want to put her in the likes of someone who's increasing your health cap. So Tuck, Nordak, Gru, that kind of team compilation, because with 25% extra health cap, she's doing more damage as well, because remember, her damage is based off of health. We really are missing Slaval here. I mean, she's not really built. She's not really built for Guild Boss. Okay, so give her a bit of leeway on that sense as well. But we can see kind of what damages that she's dealing. What we're going to hit about 130, 140. Yeah, 135 maybe. Maybe 140. 137. Alright, what damage did she do? She did 12 million, which isn't much at all. It's not much at all, but it is against a guild boss. And there is plenty of room for us to upgrade her there. And she is unexclusive, so she doesn't benefit from the health rate increase either. Besmok did a lot less damage. Maeve did a lot less damage, and that's purely because we didn't have the attack up there on our side from Slaval. So that's what we can look to expect from Agatha for Guild Boss. So she's not really for that. Let's have a little look in, say, Dungeon. Let's go to... Let's go into Nahir, shall we? Nagir. Let's just do stage 28, and... No, you know what? We can't really showcase her in Nagir because she's not built for that. Let's put her into Efreet. And we're going to quickly put together a little team. Take out those. Catherine, yeah, we'll take out Alec as well. And we'll throw in Besmok, Hoff, Agatha. Take out Luna and throw in Tuck. Can this do it? I mean, it is stage 30, guys. Bear that in mind. All right, it is. So we're going to see how much damage we can do with our team here. Now, we're going to throw on our counter-attack to begin with. We will throw a layer of health burning on because Ockman's in this team. Alright, so let's just watch the damage that she can do to these enemies here. I mean, she reduced them by what? Say 15%? Would you say 15%? 20%? Nothing huge. Who goes after this? We will throw on some freeze. Now the health cap and a counter attack should clear this. I probably should have saved these, to be honest. Okay, 2 hits of 114k there. We're probably going to get wrecked here, right? Most likely going to get wrecked. Oh, she couldn't nuke down Feist. Nasty. Oh, all right. We're changing our route here. We're changing our plan of tactic. Then we're going to save Tuck's freeze for the beginning. We did throw this team straight into the deep end. I've never used this team together before. What's nice is that Besmok heals himself up quite nicely. Okay, so wave 2. We still don't have a counter attack, which should be okay because we can say freeze. Health rate is up now. So what kind of damage is she going to do with health rate up? That's going to be interesting. We'll save Besmok's ultimate because I feel like we should be doing enough damage here in a moment. Oh, we don't have that ultimate up. God damn it. Well, let's take attack Feist. So 100. That didn't make hardly any difference there. Okay, so it's the boss. It is the boss. Now, yes, we don't have counter attack. Hofstede. Why are you killing my Besmok? Okay. It didn't do much there at all. Is she just a PvP hero? But now, like, we... 1%? I don't know what to think of her, guys. I don't know what to think of her. She's not like massive, right? She's not. She healed up a decent amount there, not massive, but a bit. Oofed. Yeah, okay. Tuck did nothing there for us. We would have to build a kind of another team around that. She did no damage. She did like no damage. She did the same as Hoff, way less than Besmark. What are my thoughts on Agatha right now? Not huge, not huge. She's very much like Lamb. She's very much like Lamb. Is she even going to help in, say, Faction Abyss if she's Eternal Sector? Let's try stage 17 quickly. Let's try stage 17, and then I think we'll call it for this. We'll call it after this. Unfortunately, Faction Abyss is very tough, and we just did a video on Faction Abyss, and apparently they shadow patched the Faction Abyss difficulty. It's still super hard, if not harder, actually. It might be easier, but it's not. It's not. Let's buff her up here. I know this isn't going to do huge because it's not a health increase. Okay. I mean, that was kind of nice. That was kind of nice. What's she like on 357? Alright, so we're against the boss. Alright, so she's actually very nice with like on stages like this, or she is so far. Let's just throw it on auto now because it's not going to make much of a difference. And then we can see the damage numbers at the end. Bear in mind, she has been the one doing all the AoE. I really feel like her exclusive one is going to make her very different. Without the exclusives, she's not amazing. She's not amazing. But can you imagine her now? If she was self buffing 40% at the beginning of each turn against this, she wouldn't die. I mean, she did 7.7 million there. Dario did 2.8, so she did very well. She did very well, but this video's gone on a very long time. I feel like we've shown her enough on how to build her. It's showcased on her on certain factors. But we'll quickly just check PvP. We'll quickly check PvP. Let's choose someone that's not going to completely freeze us. Let's just fight Syrups. Syrups, I apologize in advance, or you may even beat me yet. I don't know. Let's take out Margarita. Okay, let's take out Margarita. Throw in Agatha. Now she should hopefully one nuke this team. Or I'd like to think she can get close to it. But we're going to find out. So we're going to freeze. Well, that didn't work. We're going to have to strip your buffs. Sorry. Health and attack. Now, let's just see the damage. Alright, so she didn't fully nuke it down, but she did a very good job. She did do a very good job. She did do some good damage there. We'll find out the damage after the video here, or after this, so we get stats. Alright, so she did 4.2 million. You can't see it. She did 4.2, which is, it's not bad. I mean, Margarita does like 7, I believe. Something like that. So in comparison to that, it's not massive, but but she's not exclusive. She's just base Awakened 5. She's, you know, and she can do the job here. But the fact is that if you've unlocked, say you've probably got a ton of other heroes anyway. What do I feel about Agatha? I feel like the changes on her have been a bit mean. I'm not sure she's great. I feel like she definitely needs her exclusives. However, I preferred her before they changed her. Personally. That's my opinion. She's very much like Lamb. And I would love to see, I probably will build up Lamb, pair him with, say, Agatha and Nordak or something like that, and just see kind of what happens with that, because it's really going to be a team built around her. On her own, she can do a decent amount. She can help you in PvP, as you just seen. She's going to help you in Faction Abyss to a certain point. But you're still on her own without any exclusive abilities. She's not quite as good. You need exclusive 1 minimum to really invest into her if she's going to replace anyone, and that's because she gets a 40% shield at the beginning of every turn, which cannot be removed, it cannot be stolen, which will make her pretty godly. So I'm CarzakTheBull, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's been a long one, but Agatha did deserve this long showcase. So I hope you all have a great day, a great evening, wherever you are. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you click like, subscribe, and comment below, and I will see all of you on the next video very soon. Take care.